I have a question for you. What do you look for when you are thinking of subscribing to a box, a subscription box, like the one that we're going to review today, Potomac Beads? I've actually given this a lot of thought, and I've compared a lot of subscription boxes that I subscribe to, and I have cut it down. One, because it was just way too much, and two, because I decided to stay with the boxes that I enjoyed the most. Now, you're going to say, well, Maria, you like Potomac Beads because they send you the box. I get it. But if you look at my history, I used to subscribe to the Potomac Beads box. And I can even show you some old boxes that I had. I have been following Potomac Bead Box for some time now. I know that they've been in business for over 18 years. I've watched their channel, their tutorials. Allie, the founder, along with Nathan, have an extraordinary channel, and they have built a really lovely company. If you have watched my previous videos, you know that they have a redesigned Best Bead Box. I have the Treasure Edition, which contains about 12 to 20 beads for your stash, which I love because they include check beads, exclusive beads. So it is bigger than the original Best Bead Box. They also have now what is called a Best Bead Box Kit Edition. And if you like to put together, or have everything structured in little packs and have it all set together, including instructions on how to put together those pieces, then that box is definitely for you. It has 2 to 3 premium kits, and each kit is exclusive to the box. They had never been on Potomac Beads website previously, so you get first access to these exclusive kits. We have this one for the month of March, and this one is pretty interesting. That I when I first opened it, I was pretty surprised, and I think I was actually pleasantly surprised, and I think you guys are gonna love it too if you want. Stay with me and watch and see what's in this box. So this is the box, and look at that, you guys. Isn't that cool? It comes with this binder here. So it says that this month's box has an upgrade, meaning that they put in these binders, which is super cool because you can put all your tools and stuff, or beads, that project that you're working on, all in this box. And then you can punch holes into any pieces of paper that you have, where you make notes, where you make jewelry designs, all that contained into this box, which I think is a lovely idea. So it even says it has a little space here for you to start designing your next piece. Then we have, it looks like this month is the Dark Night subscription, and it's inspired by the calm night sky with deep blues and hints of light. This month's treasure box will inspire you to create. Use any combination of these beads to design your next go-to piece of jewelry. Very exciting. All right, and then on the back we have the ingredients. That's what I was gonna say. I'm thinking of food. We have a list of everything that's in the box. So let's go through that. So in this box, we have Potomac Pearls Moonstone in 4mm. We have Mayuki Seed Beads in 11O in this blue. We have 5mm matte round beads in Montana. There is micro faceted seamless mirror round beads in 8mm. There are Druzy Agate Blue Iris brown beads in 6mm. There is brass bead seamless smooth round 4mm premium 99.9 silver plated brass beads. There are Potomac crystal round beads metallic blue iris in 2mm. We have some beautiful lapis lazuli chips chips in 5 to 8mm. We have Mayuki seed beads in black, and these are 8Os. There are twisted barrel screw clasps, premium 99.9 silver plated, the 10 by 3.6mm. We have blue Buddha check beads, adorable. We have large black oval beads. We have check flats sliced nugget beads in turquoise. There is pie dual beads in metallic sea blue. Long bicone beads in black. There are star beads in matte jet black AB. And last but not least, especially not least because I love tools, we have a 90mm stainless steel tweezers. So this, you guys, is the beads that we're getting in the March Best Bead Box Treasure Edition. What do you guys think? All right, first I'm going to address the elephant in the room, or the big mountain behind me. And that is for a later video. It's another project that I have going, so stay tuned for that. You'll want to subscribe, so don't forget to hit that subscribe button and the bell that's right next to it so you get notified when I unbox, or you could say unbox or unveil this guy back here. So again, you don't want to miss it. Alright, so now we come to the tutorial part of the video. We're going to be making a really cute necklace. For this necklace, you're going to need the lapis chips, the XOXO black beads, the metallic blue iris 2mm beads, and the silver round beads. Next, you're going to need some beading wire. I have this beading wire from Potomac Beads, but you can definitely use any wire that you have in your stash. You're also going to need some crimp tubes. I have a whole bunch in this little jar. You're just going to need 2 for this project. To get started, we're going to cut 22 inches of the beading wire. I want to make an 18-inch necklace, so I'm going to leave 2 inches on each side. So we're going to need 22 inches. Then we're going to start threading our beads. I started with a silver bead. And I'm just going to go 1 silver bead and 1 blue, if I could get it threaded here, and 1 blue chip. These are kind of difficult because the holes are at all different places. So we're going to continue threading our beads and our chips all the way till about a little over 17 inches because we need to save space for our clasp and the crimping that we need to do. And now we're moving on to crimping our ends, and I'm going to be using the 2x2 crimp. I apologize if it looks a little blurry, but that is the 2x2 crimp. Then we're going to be using one of the clasps that came in our box. Add that on, and then we're going to thread the beading wire back into the tube. And bring it all the way down. Make sure that you have a little room, little room for your necklace and for your clasp to move around. Now we'll grab our crimping pliers and set them in the largest divot. Like so, and squeeze. And then it ends up looking like that little taco right there. And then we're going to set it on its side and go all the way up to the smaller little like openings or loops or like curves, and then you squeeze it again and that will close the taco. Leave the meat inside. And then I'm just going to go ahead and thread the beading wire back through some beads so that if I ever need to restring it, I have some wire left. As you can see here, I have threaded the wire through the beads, and now I'm just going to cut off the end. Okay, so now we're going to do some fringe, and so we're going to need some string, the blue beads, our black seed beads, and some needles. Now what we're going to do is make a knot right beside the bead that we're going to start our fringe. So what I did was a double knot. And then I did what they call a sergeant knot, that I did it twice. I wrapped it around the loop twice. And make sure that you pull it tight. Then we're going to collect 20 beads is what we're going to start off with. So here we have our 20 beads all strung up right beside that silver bead. Then we're going to add one of the blue sparkly crystals to the end and then bring it all the way down. So then we're going to go back up through the black beads, avoiding that blue bead because that's the one that's going to be our stopper for the fringe. We're just going to thread our needle right back up those black beads. Once you've thread your needle up the back beads, then just pull on the string until your fringe, little fringe, ends up all the way up close to the silver bead. Now what we're going to do is pass our needle through the silver bead. It can get a little tricky, but I managed to do it. There we go, see? Now we will bring it out. And that will lock our little fringe, our first fringe, in place. Now we're going to start, I started with our second one. Again, that little blue bead at the end of 20 black seed beads. That one goes up right on the other side of that silver bead. And again, we're going to go back up through those black beads. And then we just pull on the string. You can even hold on to that little silver or that little blue bead to pull the fringe all the way up. And that's how I'll continue to make these little fringes. I started in the middle going left, and then I'll go to the right. You can add as many as you want depending on how you like it. Alright, ta-da! And here is the finished necklace. What do you guys think? I love it. I think it turned out super pretty. I'm in my tank top. I had to take off my sweater to show you guys how it lays. I love little dangles on necklaces. You're always going to see me make necklaces with dangles or necklaces with, or multi-strand necklaces. If you look back at my history, you'll see a lot of that. A big thank you to Potomac Beads for sending me this box. I really loved all the beads. I have a lot of beads left too to make some more pretties, or I might even make some earrings that might go with this. But what do you guys think? Let me know in the comments below. In the meantime, I'm gonna leave you with this video over here from last month's Potomac Beads Best Bead Box Treasure Edition, and I'll see you guys over there. Bye.